to GamesMaster, the kind of show that your mother warned you about and your granny kept under her favourite chair next to her mint humbugs. Games reviews, tips and challenges, and a lovely little souffle recipe from my Auntie Mauritia all add up to a piping hot show delivered warm into your inviting lap. Now, for the first of our game playing challenges, let's go over to a man who's had my auntie's souffle and come back for more, the GamesMaster.
Welcome to my kingdom, where games are generated and challenges conceived. I'm so pleased you've been able to join me once again. The first of my little challenges this week involves a decidedly feisty young superhero by the name of Strider. You have 3 minutes to guide him through the Russian city of Kazafu and to defeat the city's final guardian, a gargantuan metallic reptile. The forces of good are depending on you. Try not to let them down.
And attempting to stride magnificently through the perils of this challenge is a young man from Harrow. Please flap your hands fervently for Chevron Hart. Welcome to GamesMaster, Chevron. Now, I think this challenge is pretty much impossible. Are you confident?
Yep.
Well, I have my doubts, Chevron, but I wish you all the best. If you'd like to plump yourself in our games playing chair, we'll get ready to begin. And back again with us in the commentator's pulpit is Neil West from Sega Power. Welcome back, Neil.
Hi, Dominic.
Now, Neil, this is a very tough challenge. What tips can you give Chevron?
Yeah, you weren't joking when you said it was near impossible. Basically, the time limit is very, very strict. Basically, one piece of advice, make full use of the power-ups. Not only can he get some extra energy, which will help him no end, but he can also pick up droids, which will march ahead of him, fly above him, and that will take out most of the baddies if he uses them properly.
Okay, well, the challenge is, just to reiterate, 3 minutes to get to and destroy the end of level Guardian on level 1. It's a very tough challenge. Are you ready, Chevron? Yes. Then get striding.
Okay, and he's off.
Okay, now what's his first initial obstacles he's overcoming?
These first few baddies are really no problem. He can just flex his arm. He's got this lightsaber, which is very, very helpful. He mustn't waste too much time kicking people from behind. Time limit is very, very strict, so he just must concentrate on running. Lovely somersault.
Lovely double somersault there. That scores 10 points from the Finland judge.
It certainly does. Jumping's a good idea. It's faster than walking. So
he's just taking a walk from that guy. I lost one energy bar there.
That's right. You see the green energy bars up at the top. He started with 3. He's now down to 2. Okay, now there we go. Now we've got a droid. That will walk down ahead of him, sort out the baddies for him. The only trouble is it's quite slow, so it might hold him up. This is tricky. Now he can do 2 things. He can either wait for them to lift, which is what he did. That cost him time. He could, however, have slid underneath them. Okay.
Oh my word, Charles Atlas here. How's he going to do this?
Now down to the first boss. There's a definite method to this, and he's got it. You wait under there, and you just hammer him.
Okay, well we're coming up to 1 minute gone. He's got 3 minutes to do this challenge.
He's doing very well indeed. Climbing up again. Takes that. Now he's got the droid below him, and he's got the eagle above him. That should take care of a lot of the baddies.
What's this horrific, humongous thing coming?
Okay, it took a hit. It took half a hit. You see one of the energy meters is down to red, so he's got 1.5 left. Climbing up here. That's there you go. He's got an extra energy bar.
Humongous.
But he lost it again. He lost it again. Okay, he's not doing too bad at all. He's down to half energy. He's about halfway through.
Okay, 1.5 minutes as well. He's halfway through his time.
He got another energy bar, and if he grabs that, he'll have a big sword. Now, he mustn't waste too much time getting that. Okay, down the hill. Okay, he's leaping to save time. Very good move.
Cleverly leaped over the spider.
He knew that was coming up. Okay.
Now, where are we now?
Right, he must crouch down, and he's got it.
Is there some kind of laser defense system?
That's right. Guarding the catacombs underneath. There you go. He's made it.
Oh, yes. What a smooth as a plane.
That was a very, very clever move indeed. He took out the laser beam while he was falling. Very, very useful.
Okay, and that's 2 minutes now. He's got 1 minute left. Oh, my, that's a lovely piece of acrobatics there from him.
He took a good shortcut. He's now down to the boss. Now he's got to work out his
my word, they're all jumping together.
Here we go.
What are they doing?
Here we go. This is a caterpillar with its brandishing its...
Oh my word, he's got him already.
It's gone. No problems whatsoever.
With 45 seconds to spare, Chevron made short work of that. Well done, Chevron. Chevron, that was unbelievable. I said at the start I thought it was impossible, but you proved me wrong. Was there any point where you thought, Dominic's right, it is impossible?
When my energy went down at first, I was a bit worried, and the only difficult was the time.
Yeah. Yeah, but you leap past those spiders especially. I thought we were going to snarl you a bit, but they didn't. But Chevron, you win one of the most prestigious and certainly the most aesthetic prize in television, a golden GamesMaster joystick! Hello, Chevron. A round of applause for our champion, Chevron Hart! And as Chevron and his joystick stride majestically into the sunset, we'll take a look at this week's reviews. This week, hold on tight and try not to eject as we look at flight simulations. First up, on the Amiga, get high as a kite with Birds of Prey.
Now, Birds of Prey is really sort of the Ferrari of flight sims. I mean, you're looking at something which is so horrendously complicated that you're quite chuffed you can actually get out of the hangar and take off.
It was complicated enough to be interesting, but not overcomplicated, so you got bored of it.
If you're sort of more of a train spotter sort of flight sim fan, then who wants everything to be accurate, you'll love it.
Next up on the Mega Drive, pick out those bogies with a sidewinder or two in F-22 Interceptor.
Loads and loads of hours of play there. Brilliant stuff. Great graphics, great sound.
On F-22, I just felt a little bit detached, a little bit removed. Maybe the colour's just a bit too bright, I'm not sure. Something looked console-y about it and not a simulation.
F-22 was not very good because it was just there was too complicated controls on the joypad.
Finally, on the Amiga, Pip Pip Tally-Ho whacks that moustache and chalks away in the World War I simulation Knights of the Sky.
Knights of the Sky is good simply because it takes you back to the basics of seat-of-the-pants flying, as it was World War I style.
The only drawback to Knights of the Sky is your enemy is a bit crap, really. I mean, one shot and they go down in loads of flames.
Now for our new game section. A game that's bound to get flight simulation fans rubbing their helmets with glee when it's released later this year is Attack. Julia Coombs from Microprose Software gives us a sneak preview.
Attack is set in the year 2001. It's in Colombia. You assume the role of Supreme Commander of a US government-controlled undercover agency. There are no set missions in Attack. There's just one overall objective, and that is to bankrupt the drug barons of Colombia. What we want to achieve with the game really is to extend the parameters that are set by current flight simulators on the market at the moment, because not only is there a true-to-life flight simulation aspect to the game, but there's also a huge strategy element in there as well.
For more information about anything in the program, you can call the GamesMaster Club. We'll give you the number at the end of the show. Now we go on to our Celebrity Challenge, and here to detail it, once again, is the GamesMaster.
Hello again. As you probably noticed by now, I'm rather partial to a bit of sport. Mens sana in corpore sano, as they say. For this week's second challenge, I thought I'd opt for a rather quirky new sport called baseball. If you don't know the rules, it's rather like our rounders. Contestants will have one innings each in which to score as many runs as possible. An innings is over when 3 batsmen are out. So keep your eye on the ball and give it your best shot.
And to play this challenge, we are very lucky to have World Neo Geo Baseball Champion Emily Cash, who will be playing a husband who by some strange quirk of fate is a pretty big hitter himself, 1987 Wimbledon champion Pat Cash. Now, Emily, if I could start with you, you're obviously the pre-match favourite. Are you going to crush Pat into the ground tonight?
Pulverise him.
Oh, yeah. That's good to see. Now, Pat, you're a pretty big hitter on the court. Are we going to see that converted into a lot of home runs?
Well, I hope so. I mean, I've got a good eye for it, but, you know, she's a terrific pitcher, so
I don't know. I might have to win it with my pitching. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we've obviously got a bit of a grudge match here. If you want to see who wins between Emily and Pat Cash, join us after these messages. Welcome back to GamesMaster. We are ready for a thrilling baseball contest between Emily Cash, who's playing the Wildflowers baseball team, and her husband, 1987 Wimbledon champion Pat Cash, who's opted for the comic Astro Boys. With me in the commentating box is Tim Boone from Computer and Video Games Magazine. Tim, welcome to the ballpark.
Hi, Dominic.
Now, general tips for our two players today. 1 innings each, they've got to score quickly.
Absolutely. Well, Pat's up to bat first, and he's got to hit it as hard and fast as he can. With just 1 inning, there's no time for mistakes. He's got to go for those home runs. Emily's got to pitch well, field well, which means catching the ball whenever possible and coordinating her fielders at all times. It's going to be a tense match, this.
Okay, and we must remember at 1 innings each, if there's no runs, it goes down to hits. So every single swing of the bat is important. Are our competitors ready?
Absolutely.
Then let's play ball. And we have Emily pitching first to Pat. He's going to start off with a nice strong pitcher, I feel. And it's, a nice little sneaky pinch there from Pat. It's not going to be enough. He's out.
First out for Pat.
Okay, so comes in for the second one. Oh, again, a small hit. But he could get away with this one. It's going to be very close. He throws to the first base. Pat's running in, and he's just made it.
He's safe.
So he come up for third man in, and he's... a lovely little strike there. Floating, rising ball there from Emily. Emily altering her pitches very well in this game. Pat swings again, a little ground ball here. Is he going to make it? It could be a one-base hit here, and they're safe.
It must be said, Emily's pitching very well.
And here comes again, it's the fourth man in, Jeff of the Comic Astro Boys. Emily pitches, swings. That could be going all the way. No, it's not, but it's in the outfield. And they're safe on. Oh, and she's running for home. Pat Cash is running for home. And he's going to get there. 1-1 to Pat Cash.
Great play from Pat. Great play. A great hit, used very well.
All of a sudden, Pat's in a very strong position. 1 run, 2 men on base, Tim.
Yep.
Emily comes in there. She's got to keep this tight. And Pat's done no huge hit. It's up in the air. It could be a catch here. And he's got 2 men on the base. He's going to have to swap it out here. It could be a double play by Emily here. Oh, but in fact, Pat is safe there. Big fielding error from Emily there.
No, in fact, she was playing safe because if you see, Pat's got a player on third base. He's playing safe by delivering it to 4, so he can't score the home.
Right, thank you for correcting me on that one, Tim. Strike 1 for Emily. Very important strikeout needed here. Strike 2 here.
Last strike coming up.
And here it comes again, and it comes in. Oh, and it's a hit there. And could it be got wrong? Could it be out? Is it going to be caught? No, it's not. And it's going to be another run for Pat Cash. She's bringing it the home base. It's going to be very, very good. Intercepted by the pitcher and that proved to be the undoing. 2-0 to Pat Cash. Again, 2 men on the bases.
Great position for Pat to be in.
Swings again. Pat hits it again. The base is loaded. He's coming in for another home run here. And this is looking... Oh, I feel he's got 1 and he could be getting a second. His man's running for a second. Will Emily get it to home base first of all? I think she's chosen the wrong base. She has indeed. Pat Cash 4-0 up against Emily. It's going to take some beating out, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely. No room for mistakes in this game. Pat's now 4 up.
And only 1 out here.
Absolutely.
Emily pitches in again. Oh, strike 1.
Me with that one. Pitching very well, but Pat is batting extremely well.
He just got the timing exactly right on this game. Oh, nicely left by Pat Cash there. The ball missed the plate, so it was called as a ball. Swings it again. That's over the plate, but Pat hit it straight to the pitcher.
Oh, great. Fantastic play.
Oh.
Fantastic play from Emily there.
Emily got the first man out, but missed the man running to home base.
Yep.
And the result of this is Pat is now 5-0 up. Emily pitches in, but it's 2-0. Oh, strike 1. 2 more strikes, and Emily is in bat. Pitches in again. Strike 2. Very important ball here.
Come on.
Emily pitches in. And the change. But Pat there with a total of 5 runs, 6 hits. It looks like the Comic Astro Boys are going to win this one.
Yep, very little Pat could have done there against those pitches, but then again, he's 5 up now. Emily's got her work cut out.
So Pat pitches in Emily, the first pitch in there. Emily hits it. Ground run for 1, but I think she's going to be out there. 1 out to Pat.
Good drive now.
Oh dear, it's not looking good for Emily, but then Pat started off the innings with an out as well.
That's right. Anything can happen.
Pitches it in again. Oh, a nice little pincher there. Is he going to make it to first base? Pat's throwing the ball, and it's going to be very, very close here. And 2 out.
This is where Emily needs the big hit to stay in the frame here. She's got to have a really big, she's got to go for home run.
So it's up to Orchid of the Wildflowers here. Very, very nervous times here in the GamesMaster ballpark. Emily, nice little pinch run, but it's going to be very... Oh! Pat there, lets Emily get the first
I think that field has gone short-sighted somehow.
Pat pitches into Emily, swings it. Oh, another ground hit. This is looking dangerous. This is looking very dangerous indeed. Oh, what a save! Pat hesitated slightly there. Another fielding error from Pat.
Yeah, he's obviously proved he can hit them. When it comes to catching them and throwing them, oh dear, different thing altogether.
Different ball game. Again, very tense here. Pat pitches in. It's a big hit from Emily. Oh my word! That hit go all the way. Oh, but she's got 2 men on the base here. One of them's going to run the third. I think we're going to see it out here. One of Pat's throwing again. Oh my word! Emily had 2 runners running to the same base. Pat tagged one of them, so it's the end of the ball game. Pat is the winner. Emily, commiserations. You started off pitching like a dream, but then Pat started banging you all over the ballpark. What went wrong?
Well, I think my girls, they couldn't keep their eye on the ball. I think they had their eyes on the other team.
Very understandable. Pat, you big bully. You smashed your poor wife into far reaches never even explored by baseballs.
Nah, I think she let me win, actually. I mean, she did a couple of fumbles, and, you know, I got a bit lucky there, but, you know, it was a lot of fun.
Right, well, it was a very entertaining match, Pat, but unfortunately there has to be one winner, and it was you. And we'd now like to present you with the ultimate television prize, the Golden GamesMaster joystick. And another round of applause for Pat and Emily Cass. Now, while I take a little breather after that hectic encounter, let's find out the latest tips and cheats in GamesMaster's consultation zone.
Hello, GamesMaster.
Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me?
I'm playing the game Link for several months now, and I've found a hidden town, but I cannot find a magic key. Do you know where it is, please?
Do I indeed, you audacious young urchin? Once you reach the hidden town, pick up the spell, and then cast it at the far right of the town. That will make a door appear. Inside that door, you'll find the magic key.
Thank you.
Who's next, please?
Hello, GamesMaster.
Oh, I'm delighted to see you. Welcome to my kingdom.
I've heard that there's a hidden room on level 2 of Alex Kidd. I've been looking everywhere for it, but I just can't find it. Where should I be looking?
Oh dear, we really are rather behind, aren't we? You will find the room just past the cage eagle. Simply jump up and down to break the rocks on the ground, and the hidden entrance of the room will reveal itself.
Thanks, bye.
Well, I'm always here to help you if I can. We have one more today, I think. I wonder who it is.
Hello, GamesMaster. I keep getting killed trying to get past the robot dinosaur at the end of Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters. Is there any advice you can give me?
Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters. Oh, yes. Rather a tricky one, this. You need to place your character against the grey door to the right of the screen. Then waggle your joystick left and right while continually dropping bombs. This will eventually result in you slipping through the gap in the doors and away from the troublesome beastie.
Great, thanks very much.
Oh, well, I'm starting to feel rather weary. Enough pearls of wisdom for 1 week, I think. But don't forget to keep the queries coming.
Now we go into our eagerly awaited third challenge. Let's go to GamesMaster.
After the rather frivolous antics of the previous challenge, I thought we should perhaps end tonight's show on a slightly more serious note. I've therefore come for a little puzzle from the game Terminator 2. You have 100 seconds in which to reassemble the robot's scrambled face. If you succeed, the face will smile. Let's hope it'll be no problemo for you.
Now, we thought for a change, why not throw this challenge out to the members of our fluffy congregation here? So if there is anybody out in the audience who wants to grab their chance at a few minutes of fame by tackling the Terminator challenge, could you please thrust their arms up in an orderly manner? Now, how about that gentleman there? Would you like to come on down? Let's give him a round of applause. about that. And your name is?
Martin.
And where are you from, Martin?
I'm from Stanmore in Middlesex.
Right, now do you know the Terminator 2 game?
Yeah.
So you're familiar with our puzzle challenge?
Yeah.
If you'd like to plonk yourself down in our hot seat, we'll get ready to start the game. And joining me in the pulpit again is Tom Watson from Renegade. Hello again, Tom.
Hello again, Dominic.
Now, this is a bit of a tough challenge, this Terminator one, isn't it?
It is a bit. I think we'll all recognise the game principle, but seeing it on a computer screen really does change it. And of course, there's a timer, so the player can't hang around.
Okay then. Martin, are you ready? Then get solving that puzzle. Right, so Tom, what should Martin's general tactics be? We know the puzzle. How does it change in a computer format?
Well, I think one of the things here is that he really has to look at the picture at the bottom right, which will give him the clue, albeit in black and white, of what he has to do in getting Arnie's face back together again. I think one of the real differences between the original physical, we can actually see he's getting the eyebrow section in there. He's just lining that up nicely. Right. One of the real differences here is that you don't have that sort of sense of touch and the ability to see the pieces closely. He's got 65 seconds left, so he seems to be doing okay. They seem to be forming into a sequence.
Right, that's good.
The eye's going into place now. He's getting the flesh areas together. You can see a part of the nose. So there, that drops into place. Yeah, I think he's doing quite well.
Right, 50 seconds, just about halfway through his time. The crowd are giving him their encouragement. And this boy's doing remarkable. Oh, he's paused a bit there, maybe a little bit, getting a little bit tricky now as he gets near the end of the puzzle, Tom.
It has this habit of doing that. He's got one piece just slightly out of position. There it goes, the eye. Now he's got to get the right-hand side of the eye into place. He's trying to work it round, but as you can see, he's got the flesh in the way.
It's not quite going. The time is ticking down. There's only 22 seconds left here. It's getting very tense. That looks like he's getting near there, though, but it's not quite going there, Tom. Any advice for him?
Well, he's got that section. Yes, he's working down the bridge of the nose now. He really needs to get that central forehead piece into position. He's trying it at 7 seconds.
Okay, 6, 5, 4, 3. He's not going to make it. 2, 1. Oh, and he's just out of time there. Commiserations, Martin. At one stage there, it looked very, very close. What went wrong?
Well, as I got closer to the end, the pieces were harder to spot where they actually went, and I couldn't slot them in together.
Well, we were all oohing and eyeing, everybody here. You put up an incredibly good show. Thank you very much for coming in to play GamesMaster. Martin. And that's all for tonight's show. I'm off for an Earl Grey. Keep snug and warm till next week. Good night. Now for those details about the GamesMaster Club. We have free t-shirts, new competitions and posters with information about the show. The number to call, and please dial carefully, is 0891 600 123. Calls are charged at 36 pence a minute off-peak and 48 pence at all other times. If you're under 18, please ask permission before making the call.